What's up, everybody? My name is Russ, and this is the 406 Goalie channel on YouTube. Thank you guys for checking us out and watching. As you can see, if you look at some of my past videos, a long time ago I used to post videos of me playing hockey in beer league and thought that I would start picking that up again and posting the videos that I have and the games that I get here in Montana. For those of you that don't know, I live in Billings, Montana. We have one ice rink with 3 leagues. I play in 2 of them, the Advanced and the Elite League, although I would consider myself more of a beginner goalie. I did not grow up playing hockey. In fact, I picked it up about 8 years ago when I was about 25, 24 years old in there. I don't know the exact age that I was when I started playing. It was just after college. And since then, I've been playing a lot, improving my game. If you go back to some of my old videos from about 5 years ago, you can kind of see where I started and where I've gone to. It's not that big of a jump, but it is somewhat of a jump. So the idea of this video and this series and channel is to kind of go along with you guys at home and allow you guys to see this, especially if you're a beginner goalie, kind of talk through my game and do a voiceover as far as what my game looks like and what are things that I need to improve, and we can see if we can improve them together. Now, if you at home are watching this video and want to comment about my play, feel free. I'm fine with backseat goalieing right now, so any type of advice or anything like that that you guys can give me is always appreciated. And let's kind of go through this and just really see where I need to improve, what I need to improve. And there's definitely plenty of those aspects. Some games I look really great, some games I don't. As far as the video you're about to see, this is a game that I actually subbed for. The white team that I'm playing for that you'll see is actually the best team in our advanced league. Right now they are currently, I think, only lost 1 game. So I did not see very much action during this game, and the action I did see, unfortunately, I made a couple of bad plays. In fact, you saw one of those bad plays here at the beginning of the video, where I just completely flubbed pretty much a dump from the blue line, not really a shot, and it went in. Unfortunately, that was the goal that gave up our lead. It put the other team in the lead, but luckily, again, playing for the best team in the league, you kind of get some help. So you'll see that later on as they do bring us back, and I do show in this video what happens at the very end of the game, which was a little bit shocking to me, and I'll explain why once we get there. For those of you wondering, I'm currently in a Bauer setup. I wear Bauer Ultrasonics, Bauer 2S glove, and Bauer 2X blocker. I have enjoyed switching over to Bauer. If you notice and you go back to my video from 5 years ago, I was in Warriors. I still have those Warriors, and I just recently switched in the last year out of my Warriors, so they did last me a good 5-6 years of play. But now I'm in some Bauers. I'm really enjoying it. You're going to see one example, and I'll explain it when we get there, but I had a really, really hot rebound off the pads that almost kicked the puck out of the zone. I do love the fact that these pads have probably one of the hottest rebounds I've ever seen, where the puck is just shooting off the pads, and especially at the beer league level, it works out to your advantage a lot because a lot of players are not at the level that they're prepared to quickly react to a rebound like that. So in the past, sometimes what's happened is maybe the puck has died right in front of me, allowing them to kind of poke at it and maybe get a chance of putting it in. Now they just shoot off the pads, and anybody who gets it is either going to miss it entirely, or they're going to kind of fumble it and allow me some time to recover and make the secondary save. I have a lot of examples of that in past games, and I'm excited to share when that happens like it does in this video. If you guys have any questions about my equipment or any questions overall, feel free to comment and let me know, and I will answer them, and we might even do some answering during videos in the future. So without further ado, here is my game playing for Big Timber, the white team, versus Wild Jokers, the black team. Enjoy. Okay, so game's getting started here. It's a funny, interesting story. This is actually the 3rd time in about a week and a half that I've played the black team. I played him on my team. I subbed for another team that happened to be playing for him, and now I am subbing again to play against them again. So they weren't too happy to see me. So far before this game, I was 1-1 against them with a shootout win and a loss to them on my original team. So they were not too happy seeing me in goal again. I had 2 pretty good games the first one, but tonight I don't feel like I actually really made that big of a difference, as the white team was just really good for me in front of me. We're gonna have an early mistake coming up here that isn't necessarily on me, but unfortunately not a great play by me and my defense. So playing the puck here, the player goes out and he's gonna try and clear it. They're gonna end up dumping it back in on me, which I go out to play it, and my player's coming in, so I'm gonna leave it for him. As he goes around, he sends it right to the other team, and they put it in. I kind of look at him like, why did that happen? So really great start, literally a couple minutes into the game. Not how you want to start as a goalie. Unfortunately, nothing that I could do on that, except maybe, better communicate with my defenseman. I think that's the biggest thing I could have done there, is communicate so that if he doesn't want me to come out and at least, set up the puck for him, I can stay in the net and kind of help out there. So bad on me, bad pass there, turnover, leads to a goal. This is just an example of some of my skating. I'm trying to improve that. I'm trying to improve that by actually skating out. I play in the lowest level as a skater, trying to just work on my overall skating and see if I can improve it, as every goalie needs good skating. So good movement across there. Puck gets played out in front, off to the side, and I'll just do a quick little poke. I do like to be active with my stick, being a bigger goalie and having a bigger stick and reach. I definitely try and be active with the stick, as you'll see plenty when you start watching me play. So if you go back and watch some of my older videos, I was not able to butterfly push or push when I was down. You're going to see here a good example of me pushing back to my left, pushing back to the right, and then a nice little kick save. Now, here's the big thing with the kick save, and we can look at this a little bit slower. So the puck is not shot in on me very hard. It's just kind of thrown towards the net. Rather than do a little quick rebound, if you notice that guy was standing right there ready to go, I do a full-on kick to try and put more oomph on the puck, and it actually pops up the puck and gets it out over 15 stick. So I paid attention to the fact that 15 was back there, and I knew that if I just did a normal let the puck hit my pad, it was going to go straight to him and probably be an easy shot on goal. Instead, I understood that he was there, and I kicked the puck out. So just awareness of knowing who's on the backside, who's in different spots, is really important, that I've found, especially at lower levels of playing beer league hockey. Here's a good example of my improvement in my movement side to side. The other team's going to win the face off here, and they're going to move across to my right. They're going to get a shot off. I'm going to kick out the rebound, which goes right to their guy, but I'm in a pretty good spot that he doesn't really have much to shoot at. Shoots back against the grain, a kind of soft shot, and I'm able to glove it and stop the play for the face-off. That same play right now, we're getting off the face-off. They are going to get a shot off, and the same thing happens. I know that there's a guy on the backside, so rather than just let the puck go off my pad and potentially hit over to him, I end up kicking it, which actually kicks it out to the blue line into my player. Again, I love these pads and how quick the rebounds come off of them, and it really allows me that if I want to and add the extra kick, I can really push the puck out far and wide, and I've done that a lot where I've been able to clear the zone and help out our defense just a little bit rather than let it just bounce off me and potentially get right there to that guy. I directed it towards where my guy was, and I've become pretty good at doing that, especially with these pads. Score is 1-1 now here in the first period. Black's going to be bringing the puck in, and they're going to get a chance on goal that's unfortunately going to go in. One thing that I've really been working on is my side-to-side from behind the net. As you can see here, I move a little to my right, back to the left, and unfortunately, that move to the right kind of got me stuck, not square to the puck. The guy on the backside finds the puck off of a block shot and is able to shoot it just between my arm and my leg. What would have been helpful here is when I moved to the right, had I gone to push back to my left rather than try and scoot. Unfortunately, I'm still in the habit of trying to scoot rather than push. I've just kind of been adding the push into my game more and more, but it's reminding myself to actually do it rather than just try and scoot my body a little bit over. If I do the push, I probably end up getting square to the puck and taking it right in the gut. So unfortunate for me, score is 2-1. Okay, we're going to see an example of a little bit overpassing by them. The puck's going to go out to the point. I'm still set up waiting for the shot to come in. Unfortunately, you can't see this, but guy makes a move. Then it's a 2-on-1 real quick, and nice job actually by my defender, though, on the backside to come back and play defense. But again, the guy on the right probably should have shot the puck early, maybe even play for a rebound to that player. Instead, by passing it back across the grain while he's wide open, he passed it right to the guy that my defender was covering. Again, almost same thing is happening again. Great defense by number 14 there in white, and we are able to clear the zone. Okay, a little bit of a scramble coming up here in the corner. I'm going to pin against the post, and I'm going to go down to cover my post with a guy right there. He gets 2 shots at me. Again, kicked the rebound into the middle there where I knew I had white shirts. Some may say that that's just lucky, but I am trying to pay attention to where my guys are and where black is at all times, and I'm able to see that the middle is open with most of my guys standing around there, so I end up kicking it out to them. You're about to see an example of a good RVH that I'm able to actually use and seal. Again, big size, holding the post there, getting the shots, going side to side, and sealing up on the post. My only thing is again, flexibility is key when you're playing an RVH style. I'm not where I should be flexibility-wise to really be able to seal that each and every time, and it's just becoming a part of my game. So definitely realize that it's not for everybody. If you want to go to the original traditional, one pad up, one pad down against the post, that's fine. I also find that I'm not very flexible for that either. So 2 things that being a beginner, older, non-professional goalie affects your game. We're now in the second period, still 2-1 down. My team looking good though, and this is probably going to be one of my best saves during this game. Here as we watch this unfold, me move around very gingerly, but puck's going to go right off my stick and go out of play from a shot there right between the 2 circles. So good save. I'll give myself credit on that one. But I know I also got a little bit lucky. I like to say that playing beer league as an older person, you got to be a little bit lucky. A couple of positioning saves coming up right here. Just again, square to the puck, blocker. Nice job putting the rebound out to the side. And then here in a moment, a little bit further on, we're going to jump ahead. You're going to see another opportunity. Guy comes down the right wing. My defense does a good job of cutting off the pass, allowing me to square up to the shot and absorb the puck for an easy save with no rebound and a face-off. We're able to get a goal back in the second period, and I don't allow any goals on the few shots I saw, so it's 2-2 heading into the third, but things are going to get a little different here in the third period. Here comes the example of the really hot rebound. I don't even kick this one. It goes just off the toe. You're going to see it just go really hard, and it almost gets all the way out to the blue line, which gives me time to recover back across and set up for the shot, which comes through, and I'm able to make a second save. So pads definitely helped here with that hot rebound all the way out to allow me to recover back. Not getting a good push. I knew that he was there. As I go to my right post here, I know that he's setting up there and they're looking for that. They've been looking for it all game. So as soon as the puck goes, I go down a little early on the post rather than pushing up towards the shot, which allows me to be a little bit slower. Fortunately, he misses, and we are still tied at 2. My team start the third period hot, getting 2 goals and a 2-goal lead for me, but then this happens. So power play for them. Guy comes in over the blue line. He's going to fire the puck just towards net. I get caught kind of on my heels moving, not set, and then I just reach out with my glove, completely going the opposite way, so puck slides in. Not a good thing, but hey, we still got a 1-goal lead, right? Well, not for long. I try to regroup a little bit here. I think that's a big thing as a goalie, our mental game and being able to kind of regroup after a bad goal. I tell myself, okay, it's fine, next play. Kind of remind myself that it's going to be okay and we're going to figure this out. So we'll see how it goes from here. If you remember earlier, I talked about having an active stick. Here, a shot is going to come in and get blocked. But as it's squirting through, I noticed that it's going to be a 1v1 pretty much. So I reach my stick out and just give it a whack, which leads to the next kind of scramble going back and forth. They shoot it from a bad angle. Again, I'm good and sealed on my post, and I make the save. Number 15, not too happy with the goal mouth play there, but good job by my defenseman to keep me safe and to make sure that there's nobody attacking my rebound. In about a moment, we're going to lose that 2-goal lead, and the game's going to be tied here halfway through the third period as they're going to come skate in down the middle. My defense kind of splits to cover guys on the right and left, and the guy in the middle is kind of confused and just ends up firing a shot. Then he's able to beat me stick side. Tie game 4-4 with about 10 minutes left in the game. Actually, excuse me, 5 minutes left. We play 15 minutes. So 5 minutes left. I got to regroup again here. I've given up the 2-goal lead. It's not a great feeling as a goalie to give up a 2-goal lead, especially for your team. But this team is really good. Game still tied 4-4 here, and unfortunately I'm going to give up the lead on a pretty decent play by them. Puck comes across, I make a great save, second save, and the third shot goes in. Unfortunately, sneaks under my arm. As I slide across, decent job of myself. Rebound gets pushed to the side. Player throws it on net. I get a nice glove save, but it goes out to the middle, and he's able to shoot as I push forward. Could have done better had I actually pushed to my left a little bit to be more central on the puck. On top of that, if I could have found a way to catch the puck on the second shot, no rebound would have obviously helped. But unfortunately, it's now 5-4. But my team comes right back after this, and they get the tying goal. Game is now tied for 5-5, excuse me, and this happens. You'll notice off to the right, the white player along the boards. He's going to come in and just fire a slap shot from a puck that squeaks out, and somehow it finds its way into the net. The only problem is nobody reacts, and I have no idea that the puck just went in, as could not see it go in. It snuck in, I guess, near post. Everybody was kind of confused. Also, we do have a rule in our league that you unfortunately cannot score more than 3 goals. The guy who slapped the puck, technically that was his 4th goal of the night. However, the refs are stating that the puck was tipped on its way in, so it wasn't his goal. But confusion is going around everywhere, including myself. I keep looking at the scoreboard to see if it in fact was a goal, and the box judge, the stat keeper, does not add the goal for quite a while. So here I am thinking it's still tied. We're coming the other way. I make one more save as time is ticking down with literally less than a minute left when that goal went in. I look again, still no goal, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on and why people are acting the way they are, since nobody celebrated on my team for that goal. And the game is going to end just like that. We get 2 goals in the final 3 minutes or so of the game and come up with the win. I was starting to prep for a shootout, but instead getting the win 6-5, and unfortunately not a great game for myself. That'll do it for us in this game until the next one, and the hope is that we'll have uploads each and every Monday, so make sure you subscribe, follow, like us so that you can know when we go live with our next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys at our next upload. Have a great day.